Ludwig Wittgenstein used to talk about private languages. Everybody has a private language. They only understand it their own way. Also, these are like secret languages. It's a little bit like back in school days, people used to talk in Pig Latin. But basically, people only understand words the way they particularly understand the word, with its emotional overtones and history that it took that person to develop. So when you're hearing words, you only hear words your way. And this is the way it should be, because each person has an individual spark of a soul. So what I want to talk about today is not only private languages, but private religions. Each person has their own individual religion. When you read Torah and you look at Bereshit, you start off. First of all, none of us know biblical Hebrew as a primary language. We're taught this. We're taught the letters. We're taught what Bereshit means. We're taught all this, so we have an establishment already behind us that we echo back like a parrot. Bereshit, Bereshit. But it's not really us. So we take ourselves, each one of us comes to the word Bereshit, and we bring ourselves. And depending on what level you are in your soul, what world you're in, if you're in the Yosea world or Yetzirah world, you're going to interpret this differently. You're going to see it as truth differently. And that's the private religion. It's the private language. The bet. What does bet mean to you? Bet means the first letter. That means house. But what happens if you didn't have a house? Doesn't it have an emotional attachment to you? What happens if you never left your house? Doesn't it have another emotional attachment to you, and you're going to view the entire rest of the Torah differently because of that first letter. And then you answer yourself, why does the Torah start with a bet? And they give the normative answers, because everything down here is in Tunis. But is that really it? And so you have a private religion. You can study halakha all you want. It's the same thing. Let's take it away from the religious and the point of view and the Jewish point of view. Look at how law is interpreted. They write the law, and then they have judges, and they have lawyers, and they have all sorts of interpretations of the law, because the law is made up of words. So the juxtaposition of these words determines the law and how you relate to that law. And even after they pass judgment on you, you say, I'm not guilty of that. So everything is private religion. Get used to it. And develop it yourself. Moses had a private religion, and his was Judaism. And it's for us to have our own private religion, because we all have our spark of Moses. We don't have to parrot Moses. We're here to be original thinkers for our own particular spark, original receivers for our spark, original givers of what comes in and through us, in words and in action. And because you did something yesterday, I don't want to know about it. It's today. And that's what the point of jazz is all about. Playing in the moment. That's why everybody loves sports on television. It's playing in the moment. You go to a movie, they're fun, they're nice. Beautiful people in those movies, but they were done a year ago. How about a book? You know, when you get that book published, you know how long it took to write that book? And how many edits there were, and printing, and dissemination. So it loses its spontaneity. So the beauty of Torah study, or any study, is that you take the text and be spontaneous with the text. What does that mean to you in your private language, in your private religion? What does all this mean to you? And if you don't feel that, then go mumble the words that you don't understand in the prayers. Fast. Do it faster. Mumbling in a foreign language. Not understanding a word. And the words that you do understand were given to you. Those are not words from your body. I can guarantee you, you don't know what the word Shema means in its ultimate sense. You don't. It takes years to find out that word. And even then, that's just the beginning. Because then, you have to act upon that word that you now understand. And what was the original concept behind it. So you think you got it made with your tickets to Rosh Hashanah. Start your own religion. Be your own self. That's what the whole idea, the whole procedure, the whole everything. That's what it's about.